Hey folks, how's it going? This is Seagull here with another video on Adventure Awaits. This is just going to be a bit more info that I was not able to fit into my almost half an hour video that I did before. Without further ado, let's get right into it. So I still don't see any info on the product page on the EA app for Adventure Awaits like we did with the past couple of expansion packs. But on the website, where you could just go to the product page, there's something kind of similar, though there's only one section that I noticed new info in, which is a life of play. The love of play begins during childhood and lasts a lifetime. Sims will have new skills to engage with: papercraft, entomology, which is the study of insects, diving, and archery. Make classic crafts like paper planes, catch and raise butterflies, make a splash with new diving boards, and hit the bullseye. These activities are for both kids and grown-ups. Okay, good to have confirmation of that, as are the diving board, water slide, and kayak. Get out there and explore the water. Active adult Sims will enjoy working out with spin bikes and free weights and drinking a refreshing smoothie from the new blender. I'm relieved that they confirmed that, yes, adults can do archery, because we only ever saw children do it in the trailer. It would be the bare minimum to expect both children and adults to do archery, but you know how it is with The Sims 4, they don't even hit that at times. So yeah, that's good. And interesting, even papercraft and entomology are skills. I thought it was just gonna be diving and archery. So I wonder then what's the full extent of stuff we can make with papercraft besides the paper airplanes. And entomology, yeah, so then it does sound like that little enclosure thing is for raising butterflies from caterpillars. I find it interesting that diving is a whole skill too. I would guess that one's only level 5, because what the heck would you do with a 10 level skill with just diving boards? Like, if they were putting underwater scuba diving, okay, then maybe they could do something, but no, that's not here. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what we'll be able to unlock with that. I'm sure we'll have a few different diving animations, but I'm very glad that we have not just the classic diving board back, but also like a higher diving platform, kind of like what we had in The Sims Bustin' Out, but still different enough looking from the ones that we have in Get Together. I also saw Sims Community posted a few screenshots. Apparently, these are from the gameplay trailer, which will go up September 10th, which is only 2 days away from now. Jeez, I'm not used to getting the gameplay trailer that quick. In this first screenshot, we see Camp Gibby Gibby, which Griffey built, and we can see, yes, the child is kayaking. It is too bad that we don't seem to be getting two-seaters. I remember when I was a kid, my dad and I would go kayaking together a lot in the summer, but yeah, guess I'll just have to wait for maybe another expansion pack in 3 years or so that could give us motorboats, and then they could have multiple Sims sitting in that. Sweet. Yeah, we don't seem to be getting any other boats other than kayaks in this expansion. The imaginary friend is also swimming here, but other than that, not much to point out. So moving on to the next one, the perspective on this one is kind of funny. We have this guy who's just striking a pose midair while, I guess that's a camp counselor watching there, but it's like, well, not going down the slide because the angle would be wrong. So I think if this is from the gameplay trailer, we would see a sim going off the diving board, and then in a separate shot we see, okay, yeah, him striking a pose there. So that's probably what's going on here, maybe just talking a little bit about the diving skill. But really not much else to point out. Like, yeah, I'm excited that we're getting pool slides back finally, and we got this A-frame house. Actually, I do see some people speculating that, oh, maybe we'll be able to paint the undersides of roofs finally. That would be pretty cool. That could be in the free update. I'm not sure what else is going to be in it. Maybe the classic diving board, since that is something that we had in The Sims 1 from the start, and this year is The Sims 25th anniversary, so it would make sense. Oh yeah, and there is a slide here that's standalone at Camp Gibby Gibby, which I didn't realize before. So it's good we have that option that they don't always have to be part of the big modular playgrounds. Next screenshot, we have this little trail. The fencing's cool. Wonder if we'll have that in just like the normal build mode. Same for that flower topiary on the right, because I still remember with cottage living, there's so many plants, but then nearly all of them are tucked away in debug. And if I remember correctly, Enchanted by Nature did the same thing. And we do have a child near the middle trying to catch some butterflies. One other thing I guess I could say is, as a creative sim person, I don't really see that many cast items that stick out to me. Like, there's a lot of stuff that I feel like, okay, it does look very similar to outdoor retreat and fitness stuff. The hairstyles look good though. I do like those, but yeah, the clothing's not impressing me, unfortunately. Last screenshot, when I first saw this, I was like, okay, what am I looking at? But I think this is meant to illustrate a getaway venue that is more of a science research facility. We have the rocket ship on the left. We have that big observatory in the middle, but at least we have regular sized telescopes now. And in the building on the right, we can see the microscope. I would really like to get a table size version of that someday still. It's gonna be interesting to see how these all work in gameplay and how maybe we could integrate them into our existing worlds. Because actually with Inniscreen, I still haven't done much with it. I haven't filled the empty lots yet. I did finally finish my ambient ASMR video for it though. I uploaded that yesterday, so if you're interested, feel free to check that out if you want a more relaxing sort of video. But that is pretty much it. So I'm still looking forward to Adventure Awaits. This does kind of feel like the Hobbies expansion pack I've been asking for, except it's more centered around vacations instead of a hobby system. And funny enough, more of a Hobbies pack than Businesses and Hobbies. Curious to see the gameplay trailer. I hope there are still some activities they haven't even mentioned yet. And there's one other thing. Tomorrow, there's going to be a Q&A on the official Sims Discord about imaginary friends specifically. So there's hopefully going to be some more info tomorrow to cover as well. And that wraps up another Sims info and thoughts video, so feel free to let me know your thoughts so far on Adventure Awaits in the comment section below, and be sure to subscribe if you'd like to keep up with my latest gaming content. I will talk to you all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching!